Alright, so the real deal is most of you people are just lonely, You struggle to make friends, you struggle to talk to people, you struggle to initiate conversations. That is why, today we have a lot of AI softwares that could hold a good conversation with you, chat about stuff, yap about shit, whatever you want to talk to them, they can talk to you. The reason people these days spend hours or so talking to an AI software like ChatGPT is because they don't have real friends, and that is a big problem. Okay, so in this video I'm gonna basically address this issue of loneliness, which causes people to rely on AI softwares to replace human connection. See, this is extremely bad because talking to people isn't that difficult. It's not that difficult to make a friend. Okay, at least of the same gender. So if you struggle to talk to people, it is simple. Go talk to the people first you feel most easy to talk with, like you're most comfortable with. That may be like dudes. If you're a male, then you can talk to males and it would be easier for you. If you outright go start talking to women, it would be difficult, right? So, the key here is progressive overload, just like you do in the gym. So yeah, this problem that you spend whole day talking to an AI software stems from the fact that you're lonely. So what you have to do is you have to start talking to people that are easy to talk with, as I said. And it is not that difficult to pick a conversation with a dude. Like, you could actually, if you're in the gym, you could ask how many sets they've got remaining, what exercise they're doing, how they're doing it. You can correct their form, or you can ask them to correct your form. You can spot them. You have multiple ways to initiate a conversation, but it's not that difficult to talk to a person of the same gender. And I don't think a lot of women in our society are lonely. I don't think so. A lot of men in our society are lonely. So you should be first starting off by talking to same gender friend, building confidence. You would face awkward moments, you would be uncomfortable at certain moments, but that is the part of it, right? You have to start talking first, and then you have to make female friends. That would make you more confident. So this is the basic idea of addressing loneliness, but most of you choose the wrong path. You talk to something like ChatGPT. Look, ChatGPT can be amazing if you're using it for a purpose, if you're using it for, let's say, for an idea, for some suggestions, or maybe just discussing life. Sometimes it is okay. I also talk to ChatGPT, but not all day, And right now I'm telling you people firsthand that using AI for information, for learning about stuff, or general daily life use isn't wrong. Even I use ChatGPT and other softwares sometimes. But it is a big problem when you use it to replace, if you treat it like a friend or so, right? We all have problems and we all tend to cope with it. But it is important that what coping mechanism you're using. Talking to an AI is just a negative coping mechanism. It's not good. Now, the question you might ask, why is it not good? Let's address that. Well, the first big problem is that it's just a freaking waste of time, first of all. Second of all, it creates a self-validation loop where you're technically talking to an AI software, which seems to be something else, but it is just repeating. Most of the time it is just repeating what you're telling it. If you have noticed, if you have talked to an AI software, it mostly just tends to keep repeating what you tell it. So it's not a very good use of your energy. Okay, so that is one problem. Another problem is that it is giving you a illusion that you're talking to a real person. That all links to the same thing, but yeah, this is a bit nuanced. Because our brains have evolved from living in tight groups of people. Let's say we were as a prehistoric creature, we used to live among a lot of people, and that used to be our safety net. Now what AI does, it replicates, and you feel that you're talking to a real person, but you're not actually talking to a real person. This might sound pretty trivial because a lot of people are talking about it, but it's pretty unique and different as a concern, because the fact that you feel you're talking to a real person when you're not is a bit concerning. It's fooling you. Bro, loneliness, by the way, will literally cause you to die early. So if that's not a concerning thing for you, I don't know what is. It'll destroy your mental health. Even talking to let's say 2 or 3 people a day is still gonna be massively more beneficial to you than just talking to no one and staying in your crib. So this was a small video, but these reasons are why you should probably not talk to AI all the time. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.